Thanks for tuning in. I'm Ken from Crypto Trading KS. Let's run the numbers. This is a price target video on Ethereum. Bitcoin is currently 6.96% up to 67,616. Ethereum plus 4.47% up to 48.18 and 60 cents. It's also good to look into the Ethereum tokens. We can see Link up 7.03%, FDM up 11.15%, Theta, Quant, Maker, CRO, they're not doing too badly. Turning to Ethereum's price targets, we see underpinning price targets at 45.25, 42.87 and 39.19. Higher price targets are 56.39, 64.96 and 83.56. I teach you how to draw in these target lines in the Crypto Trading KS Masterclass, which also gives you a certificate in advanced crypto technical analysis. The important thing to note from every chart is we trade the chart that we view. We don't panic. If we get negative news, we don't panic. If we get positive news, we don't panic either. We just use probabilistic fearlessness. That is, we trade the chart that we view. We look at all the trend lines. We look at support and resistance. We're aware of the upside and downside risks, and we have upside and downside risk strategies in play. For example, what would you do if the price of Ethereum plummeted to 28.73? What would you do if the price of Ethereum rode up to 83.56? You need your strategies in front of you at all times. You need to have a positive and a negative side strategy. That way you'll sleep really well at night, and that's really important in the crypto market. Said another way, we make in advance probabilistic choices. It's really important to make them in advance. Ethereum is currently trading at 48.09. We can see that price is always moving in a wave, up and down, up and down. This is normal price action. If you get a retracement, if price goes negative, it doesn't mean the positive move is over. We're really looking at support levels and seeking to understand the momentum inside the market. Let's have a look at Ethereum's options, especially the options expiring at the end of the month. They have the most volume. We can see the max pain price is 4,000. That's where the majority, the maximum pain in the options market occurs, where the majority of the options expire worthless. We can see Ethereum options up to the $10,000 mark, and we can see Ethereum options down to the $3,000 mark. This is quite common. The put-call ratio is 0.42. It's quite good also to extend to the following month. What do we see here? 25,000 ETH and a low of 320. These are just bets that are being made inside the market. Let's look to January. What do we expect? 10,000. This just gives us some kind of understanding of how people in the options market are hedging their bets. Of course, you can make a lot of money from options, but I suggest that you don't touch options until you're an expert at trading spot. Crypto is far too volatile. It's also really good to look at the top Ethereum tokens by market cap. We can see Engine Coin, Sandbox, Chromia, and we can see a couple of others. It's good to keep your eye on this. To do that, you just go into coin market cap. It's a little bit of a contorted process, but I'll show you how to do it. You go into, maybe we just go to the front page. You go into Ethereum. Then you click this Ethereum, which is a filter, and you'll get into the top Ethereum tokens. We can see from the prices, the past 7 days, some of these ETH tokens are up by quite good amounts. Just keep in mind that price is always moving in a wave. Looking into the futures market can also give us an understanding of how prices will play out over time. We can see the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. It's in greed at 75. we can see basically a balancing of longs and shorts. And when we go across to the traditional futures, we can see some shorts coming up at the end of the month and into next month's. We'll just keep our eye on this. The flippening is a concept where the market value of Ethereum overtakes the market value of Bitcoin. We can see the market value of Ethereum is 45.1% of the market value of Bitcoin. We can see addresses are not there yet. They're not flipped, but transaction count in Ethereum has flipped. There are more transactions on Ethereum than on Bitcoin. And we can see the total transaction fees are exceeding that of Bitcoin. The Google searches are below. We can see quite a few things are below. We see that the flippening has not occurred yet. Since the introduction of EIP 1559, which introduced a burn rate, we can see that 807,895 ETH have been burned. It's an average of nearly 6 ETH per minute, and a long-term annual average of about 3.1 million ETH being burned as a deflationary focus to increase the value of ETH over time. We can see the burn leaderboard, Uniswap, ETH transfers, Tether, OpenSea, Uniswap version 3, MetaMask. It's very interesting to keep your eye on this. This is from ultrasound.money. It's also good to understand the Ethereum ecosystem. We can see we have some infrastructure cryptos in here, wallet cryptos, data, Oracle services, DeFi in lending and borrowing, derivatives and synthetics, DEX and aggregation, yield, liquidity, asset management, stablecoin and algorithmic currency, insurance, prediction, NFTs and gaming are a definite hotspot, bridges and privacy. This analysis was put out by CoinKO. Good job. Let's have a quick look through the news. The market is quite green, so of course we're going to have a lot of positive news. Crypto rally lifts Ether to new record. 3 reasons why KDA price went on a 500% parabolic frenzy. It was about the migration to the ETH network and a couple of other reasons. We can see Bitcoin and Ethereum are basically always used in the same sentence. If you haven't checked out my Bitcoin update, please have a look. It's in the description of this video. And we can see that there's not really too much Ethereum news here. However, it's really interesting that Reddit could onboard 500 million crypto users with new Ethereum tokens. This is very significant news. Basically, Reddit, which is a social media platform, has 500 million monthly active users and is seeking to convert users' karma points into ERC20 tokens. They're Ethereum-based tokens. Very, very interesting. That's going to be fantastic for ETH's price. We always look at Bitcoin's on-chain data. Let's look at Nupal for Ethereum. We can see a very big difference between the euphoria in Ethereum and the euphoria in Bitcoin. If you don't know what I mean, have a look at the Bitcoin price analysis. We can see that we're up to belief or denial. We haven't reached euphoria yet. We realistically need to look at Bitcoin's price action for this, but I thought this was really interesting to share with you. We're always focused on exponential blow-off tops, and when that happens, we get a large number of new addresses. Looking at Ethereum's new address growth, we can see we're coming up, but nowhere near an exponential blow-off top. When looking at total transfer volume to exchanges for Ethereum, we can see the total transfer volume is really, really low. We expect spikes up when things reach the peak. If you have any really interesting Ethereum sites that you would like to share, please reach out to me on Twitter or just let me know in the comments section on YouTube. I'd love to hear from you. We'll be tracking this price action together on each day, 7 days a week. I hope you found the content useful. Please consider sharing and liking this video if you think it will help others. Thank you very much to our moderators for keeping our community safe from scammers. If you would like daily updates on price movements in the crypto market, please subscribe to YouTube. I've left helpful links in the description of this video. Please remember, crypto is volatile. Always prepare yourself for the best and worst case scenarios. Reality will likely be between them. Stay safe out there, take care, and see you next time. Bye for now.